Hello everybody, welcome to the channel Talking with J Spring. On today's video I'm giving you a gaming video finally. Now FIFA 19 has released the team of the year. I wanted to personally give my team of the year and go through the players and talk about my team. Basically I'm going to go from the goalkeeper onwards and list my team and give a few little comments, but don't forget in the comment section down below guys to let me know your team of the year in general. It don't have to be about FIFA, it can be about just football in general. Let me know in the comment section down below. Smash the thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and if you are new here, please do subscribe and hit that little bell next to it to be notified when I upload. I want to upload a lot more gaming stuff. Let me know in the comment section as well down below if there's any suggestions you're interested in, you like watching, in the comment section down below. But without further ado, we go straight into the video. First off, we're going to go with the goalkeeping position. Now, this is going to be a very tough choice because they've got some really good goalkeepers. We've got Alisson from Liverpool, obviously played for Roma as well. Oblak from Atletico Madrid, David De Gea from Man United, Hugo Lloris from Spurs, and Thibaut Courtois. Obviously played for Chelsea and went to Real Madrid. Real Madrid having a really bad start. He's not even going to be a choice in this predicament, if I'm honest. Neither is Hugo Lloris. Alisson, Oblak, and De Gea. A lot of people are going to be going for De Gea. I'm personally going to go with Jan Oblak. I think Jan Oblak is probably the best keeper at the moment. I think if De Gea was at his best form, I think he would overtake him. But Jan Oblak is definitely one of the best keepers around right now, and I think he deserves a lot of credit. He keeps a lot of clean sheets for Atletico Madrid. Even though he has got a great defence, I think Atletico Madrid hasn't been at its best in terms of defence. I think it's just how good that guy's been in goal. I think Godin's obviously a great centre-back and deserves a lot of credit, but Jan Oblak is he's just pure filth in the goalkeeping position. Let's be honest, guys. He's just amazing in goal. I would have loved for Liverpool to have signed him. Obviously, we've got Alisson, another great keeper. I'm happy with him, but Jan Oblak probably would have just inched it, if I'm personally honest, if it was a personal choice and I was the manager of Liverpool Football Club. Without further ado, we go into the next position, and it is the defensive position. Now, this is where it gets tough because we've got a lot of multiple options, whereas the goalkeeper's only a few. Left back, we'll start with the left back position. We've got Marcelo from Real Madrid. We've got Hernandez. I think this is the one from Atletico Madrid. Yeah, because there's another one. There's another Hernandez at left back who plays for Real Madrid. I think he's gone on loan. This is the one from Atletico Madrid who's really good from France. And we've got Jordi Alba. Now, obviously, out of the three, I'm going to personally go with Jordi Alba. I think Spain didn't do great in the World Cup, but I think Jordi Alba was one of the key players when it comes to Spain. I think Jordi Alba's done really well for Barcelona. I really personally like him. I think he's good attacking as well as defensive, where if you pick on Marcelo, he's not great defensively. He's great attackingly. He's got all the skill set in the world, but when it comes to defending, I like someone to defend as well as attack. We have that problem with Moreno. I personally love Jordi Alba. I've always liked Jordi Alba and respected him. Hernandez is a close second, if I'm honest. I think Hernandez has come through the ranks really well, done well for France, deserves a good shout out, but I'm going with Jordi Alba. Next up, we're going to the right back position, guys. Now, we've got quite a few more. Actually, I think we've got two more right backs in this option. We've got Carvajal from Real Madrid. We've got Yahshua Kimmage from Bayern Munich. We have got Kyle Walker from Man City, and we've got Kieran Trippier from Spurs. Now, Kieran Trippier deserves a little bit of a shout out because he had a great year for England and for Spurs coming through the ranks. Definitely one of the best right backs last year. I don't think he's going to come nowhere near the squad, and neither do I think Carvajal. Even though Real Madrid won the Champions League, I don't think Carvajal generally had a great year. I think, if I remember rightly, he did suffer with injuries as well last year. He ain't going to get nowhere near it. It leaves with Kyle Walker and Yahshua Kimmage. Now, a lot of people are going to go with Kyle Walker. I understand why Man City won the league. They've done really well over the whole course of last season. Kyle Walker was a big part of that. I think he generally deserves to be in the Team of the Year options. But I'm going to go with Yahshua Kimmage. Now, this guy is very underrated. He plays at Bayern Munich. Of course, they do really well when it comes to football in general. They're one of the biggest clubs in the world. But this guy done a lot for Germany, in my personal opinion. I think he was one of the key players in Germany. There weren't a lot of great players playing for Germany. Germany have been really off form and really bad lately. But Yahshua Kimmage is one of them young players coming through that deserves a really good opportunity at another club, if I'm personally honest. I don't think he really gets seen at Bayern Munich. I think at the moment, he reminds me a lot of Trent Alexander-Arnold at Liverpool. I think he likes to go forward and get a good cross in and make an attack, but he does love that defensive style as well. And I think he's very, very good at a young age and deserves that right-back position in my Team of the Year. Next, we're going to the centre-backs position. Now, straight up, left-sided, it's either going to be Umtiti, Varane, Vertonghen, or Godin. Actually, Chiellini as well. You can chuck Chiellini in as well on the left side. Personally, one of my favourite centre-backs in the Premier League is Jan Vertonghen, but I'm not going to be picking him just because I don't think they had a great season last season, Spurs. Even though he's a great player, I don't necessarily think he deserves a spot. Godin, obviously one of the greatest defenders around at the moment, great at such a high age as well, in his 30s. I really do admire Godin as a centre-back. Chiellini is the same as him. Umtiti obviously won the World Cup with France. Done really well last season for Barcelona. Has been a really good signing for him. But I'm going to go with Raphal Varane. Obviously, no genius in the world really has to really think about this. Raphal Varane is one of the best centre-backs around. He's at a great age. He's still got much more potential to show, which is great because he's already done so much at such a young age. He won the World Cup with France. He won the Champions League with Real Madrid. And he also won another cup with Real Madrid, if I remember rightly. This guy is a genius. He's he's also got a leadership like as well. And being next to obviously Sergio Ramos, he's learnt a lot. And I really like Raphal Varane. He goes on the left side. On the right-hand side, we've got a few more options with Thiago Silva, Sergio Ramos, Manolas from Roma, Koulibaly from Napoli, and Virgil van Dijk and Mats Hummels. Now, this is a very tough one because I like all of them centre-backs very much. A lot of people are going to go for Sergio Ramos. I completely see why. This is not a hate thing coming from a Liverpool fan, by the way. I just don't really think Ramos had a great year last year. I think, yes, they won the obviously the Champions League and won a couple of cups. I just don't necessarily think he done well for Spain. Now, if I look at all of them players and see who done really well for their nation as well as their club, I personally see two options. Now, it's either Koulibaly from Napoli or Virgil van Dijk from Liverpool. I think both of these are very, very similar players. Both of these are really good players. And a lot of people would probably hate me for this, for picking my own team member, and it's going to be Virgil van Dijk. I think since signing for Liverpool, he's been a key player, not just for Liverpool, for Netherlands as well, the Dutch. They're coming up into the ranks again, like the Dutch we always used to know. I think he's a key part of that. He's been a phenomenal signing. He's took leadership. He's got so many different skills as a defender. He reads the game perfectly, and for a bargain, we got him at. And I just think, honestly, this guy is probably one of the best defenders around right now, if not the best right now. A lot of people have given him his credit, finally, and he definitely had to be in my team. So at the moment, we've got Oblak, we've got Yahshua Kimmage, Van Dijk, Varane, and Jordi Alba. That is completely filth, especially with Varane and Van Dijk. Them two centre-backs, they're just so lethal. So much pace and power, so much height as well. They can win everything, and then that's without Oblak in goal. You're just not going to break through that team, let's be honest. So we're going to go into the midfielders, guys. We've got some good options in the midfield. I'm going to play a 4-3-3 holding midfielder. So we've got Casemiro, Pogba, Matuidi, Modric, Kroos, Kante, Rakitic, and Fernandinho. There's a few others, but they're more cams, more attacking players. But for a holding midfielder, the two options here that shout out to me are Kante. Actually, three: Kante, Fernandinho, and Modric. Fernandinho, I think, even though he won the Prem last year with Man City, I don't think he was the key midfielder in that. I think he was a great midfielder. He's definitely a great midfielder this season, being finally seen through what he does. I think Kante had a great season as well, but Modric is definitely the first name in the midfield. He controls everything. He can do everything at such an old age as well, in his 30s again. He finally won the Ballon d'Or. He finally gets the credits he deserves because he's won a Champions League. He's got his national team to the final. He deserved the Ballon d'Or, and rightfully so, he's in my team first. Next up, we've got the left centre mid and the right centre mid. This way it gets difficult because we can add a few more attacking players in there. We can add the likes of David Silva, Isco, and De Bruyne with Dybala as well. Now, there's a lot more players to choose from now, and this is where it gets tough. Whoa, let's take a breather. I'm going to go with N'Golo Kante. I'm going to put him on the left-hand side because he'll get that link with Varane. And I think, obviously, Kante, we all know Kante. He's known as the next Makelele. He can play that holding role, but I think he's got a lot more energy than Modric. I think he can last a lot more better in the centre mid than Modric can now. I think he also brings a winning the ball thing. He likes to run at players as well as a holding midfielder. I really like that. He's got a lot of power and a lot of pace and a lot of skill on the ball. He may not have the best shot, but he still does score some goals. N'Golo Kante has been a sensational signing from Chelsea, from Leicester, and he definitely deserves his props as a midfielder. Pogba would have been the second choice. But I don't really think he had a great season last season, let's be honest. I think this season he's coming through after now Mourinho's gone. I'm really pleased for him, but I think it had to be N'Golo Kante. Now we go to the right-hand side. This way it gets a lot more tricky because it's got a lot more right-footed players that can play in this position. But the first name that's definitely going to get a shout-out and he's going to go in my team is Kevin De Bruyne. Now this season he's been injured. He hasn't been playing as much. But let's be honest, even if he was playing, he was probably one of the first names in your team. Kevin De Bruyne can do pretty much anything. He runs at players, he crosses, he passes, he shoots. He's got everything you need in a midfielder. If not, he could have been, in my personal opinion, when Modric drops out, he's probably up there for the top midfielder in the world. I think honestly he's that good. He's got so much potential still, even at such a good age. I think he's got a lot more to show. Man City have got a really good player in their hands right there. So if we look at the midfield now as well, so we've got Modric, Kante and De Bruyne. Now them three as well can do a lot of different things. They've all got a lot of different skill sets. I'm really looking forward to, well, I would love to have seen what them three can do in the midfield. Let's just say that. Now we go on to the attackers. Now we've got obviously the three forwards, left wing, right wing, and a striker. This way it gets a bit competitive now because everyone's going to say, obviously, yeah, Ronaldo, Messi, and all them. Completely understand. I completely do. But this is my personal favourites and who I think deserves to be in the team of the year. Now we'll start on the right hand side. Lionel Messi. Straight away. Lionel Messi, great goal scorer, great assister, has done so much for Barcelona, still doing so much for Barcelona. It's such a quite an old age as well. He's still going and he's just a phenomenal player, a God's gift in football. Let's just be honest. So Lionel Messi takes the right wing side. On the striking position now, this is where it gets tough because a lot of people are going to say Ronaldo, Suarez, Kane. So let's read out the people. So I was listing them out. Suarez, Ronaldo, Kane, Mandzukic, Lewandowski, Griezmann, Cavani, Aguero. Now all of them obviously can play striker. This is a very tough position, but there's another player I haven't listed for a reason because he's going to be my team of the year contender. Now a lot of people are going to be disappointed I didn't put Ronaldo in. I like Ronaldo. I think he's definitely probably it's hard to say. I don't want to say something here and get a lot of hate. He would have been definitely the player, like the best player in the world, but I think there's a young player that's come up that deserves the striking option. I know he don't play at striker at the moment, but I think he should be playing as a striker. He scores goals. I think he would play better in a striking position, and it is Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe, obviously a key thing for France, key person for PSG. He's literally a sensation, a future aspect as well as a now aspect. He's literally proved so many people wrong, it's unbelievable, and he deserves to be in the team of the year. Now we're going to go to the left wing side. Now a lot more hate coming my way because Ronaldo can play left wing as well. But we've got the likes of Hazard that could be added into that. We've got Neymar that could be added into that. Sadio Mane and Bale. But my left wing side is going to go to Salah from Liverpool because let's be honest, Salah's been a sensation. He got Liverpool to the final of the Champions League. He scored so many goals, got so many assists. He made probably the front three the best in the world at that time. He's still doing well this season, not against the big teams. I would like to see him do better against the big teams, but still, Salah is still doing what he does. He still scores a lot of goals. Needs to hit his best form, but Salah had to be in there, in my personal opinion. So that is it, guys. That is my team of the year. Let's go through the team quickly for you guys so you can remember it off the top of your heads. And it is Oblak in goal. We've got a right back. We have got Yahshua Kimmage. Right centre back, Van Dijk. Left centre back, Varane. Left back, Jordi Alba. Midfielders in holding position, Modric with Kante on the left side, De Bruyne on the right. Left wing, Salah. Right wing, Messi. And up top, Kylian Mbappe. And the reason I like Mbappe up top because he can rotate with Messi. Messi can go in the front. Salah can go in the front. They can all rotate, and that's what I like about the three forwards that I picked. So let me know in the comment section down below, guys, your team of the year, whether it's football or FIFA related, whatever you want to, however you want to look at it. Comment yours down below and your reasons why. Let me know if I got it wrong or right, whatever. Comments down below. Smash the thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the little bell to be notified when I upload. Another video coming later on the channel today. Be prepared for that, guys. I'll see you next time on Talking with Jay Springett.